Welcome to part 4 of my concert tour of Europe as my journey continues here in the charming Italian city of Bergamo. Well, that was fun. Due to Italian rail strike today, basically there's no trains running, so I couldn't use rail pass, and yeah, I had to get the bus. And we're back in Milan for like the 3rd time this year. Concert number 6. And it's another big one. This is Green Day. Now sadly I've had to leave the concert early due to a couple of reasons. One, basically I dread to think how many thousand people are there, so trying to get on a train if I don't would be an absolute nightmare. But two, being the numpty that I am, I actually booked a hotel with a curfew that locked me out if I'm not back by 1 o'clock. Good morning. The morning after the night before. Just read online, apparently there were 80,000 at the concert last night, which is Green Day's biggest ever European non-festival concert. Wow. Right, time to move on. Willkommen in Deutschland. Concert number 7, and I'm in some random place in Germany, but anyway, it's a band I saw at Trondheim Rocks that were a lot of fun, so I thought I'd try and catch them again in their full concert. So yeah, that was a really interesting experience. Band came on like really early, like 8 o'clock. It's just after 9 now, but I've decided to leave because the train's running once an hour. And if I didn't get this one, it'd be like 10 o'clock dark, and I'm literally in the middle of the German countryside somewhere. Good morning. Right, let's go and see a little bit of Leipzig. Dresden. Now, due to a certain concert tomorrow night and also the Euros, accommodation in the city is stupidly expensive at the moment. You can't get a hotel room for under £150 per night. So for the next 2 nights, it's back to hostels. Good morning. Right, well, there's some spectacular thunderstorms last night and the forecast for tonight is not looking great, so I might get a little bit damp at tonight's concert, but hey ho. Right, so here we are, Dresden. Let's go and see what there is to see for the budding traveller. Now, I was supposed to come to Dresden about 3 years ago when I was doing an Interrail trip. However, I never actually made it due to COVID, as the country kind of went into lockdown. But 3 years later, here we are. Concert number 8, and it's a big one. Well, I don't get much bigger than that. Good morning. After last night's fun concerts, next concert tomorrow night in France. It's a day of travelling to pretty much the other side of the country. Now, tomorrow night's concert is in a little place called Nancy, about 450 miles from here, which, due to train connections, I actually can't do in a single day there. So I'm having to break the journey up, and I'm staying overnight in the lovely city of Strasbourg, which I visited quite recently, actually, before onward journey to the concert for tomorrow. Now, I've got like 4 hours on this first train to Frankfurt, and then I've got literally a very tight 20-minute connection, which, if anyone knows anything about German trains, I'll be very impressed if I actually make it. Bergamo. Only 4 minutes late. I might actually make my connection. And just like that, we're back in France. Good morning from a very damp France. Right, onward we go. It's gonna be a fun concert with weather like this tonight. Now to get to the concert tonight was actually proved a bit of a ball ache with trains. It's the middle of nowhere, no hotels nearby, etc. So I've had to hire a car. However, it was actually half the price to hire a van. So I've literally got a whopping great Hertz van for the next 24 hours. And we've arrived in Nancy. Nancy, I don't know how you say it. Concert number 9, and it's the first day of the 3-day festival, but I'm only here for tonight. And it's a band basically I've seen a few times in the States, Ukraine, and also in Switzerland. This is the Scorpions. Well, this is fun. I haven't moved in like 20 minutes now. Right, that's just taken me an hour to get back, but hey ho, at least I've done it. Good morning. Right, so after my brief dip back into France, it's back to Germany, but first 40-kilometre drive to drop the rental van off, and then a couple of trains. Van dropped off. Right, 3 trains now. Quick train change and a coffee. Great. So my Canadian train's just been cancelled. So instead of about half an hour wait, I've now got about 2 hours, and I'm going to be later into Karlsruhe this evening. Train change in some random station in the countryside in Germany. Never have one of those days. First train cancelled, second train breaks down middle of nowhere. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just kind of following everyone else. Hurrah! Finally made it to Karlsruhe. So I'm 2 hours late. But on that note as well, that kind of brings us to the end of part 4, but join me in part 5 as my journey continues from here.